Brightest blessings, everyone. I'm actually doing a video response to a friend of mine that goes by the name of Movie Mob 06 something. I know it's Movie Mob. Anyway, I'm gonna link this to his video if I get a chance to. And he had a pretty weird question, and I thought it was worth answering. So I'm doing this for you. He was watching a bunch of movies, and he is a major Twilight Zone fan, which really wasn't a movie, it was more of a TV show, but I digress. He was inspired by one of the shows that he watched to ask a certain question, and I thought it was rather interesting, so I'll answer it. Situation. Picture it. You are living in a world where nuclear war is at a constant threat. Gee, that's hard to imagine. 2, you are building a bomb shelter that is up to standards and will fit your family and enough food to live in for the entire amount of time that you need to stay underground, so the radiation is not lethal to you. Basically, when the bomb hits, you got a half hour to get down to your bunker and seal yourself and your family members in. But you're the only one on the block that's done this. Now, this is assuming that I'm friends with everyone on the block. And sorry, Movie Mob, I'm an antisocial bitch, as you probably already know. He knows me because I go to school with him. I'm an antisocial bitch, and also that I have nothing in common with most of my neighbors. Most of them are Mormon. I'm a pagan. Well, that just kind of cuts me out of a lot of the block parties. And I think we're the only lesbians in the entire housing community. So again, cuts me out of a lot of housing development things. If I want to get to know my neighbors, I'll probably go to a one of those homeowners association meetings, HOAs. Other than that, I don't really talk to my neighbors a lot. So if I'm answering the literal question that you have, and my neighbors come banging on my door, "We're sorry, we were stupid, we didn't build a shelter, save us," the answer would be, no, I don't need any more Mormons on this earth. However, sorry, I don't mean to be mean. Movie Mob, you know me, I have a very dark sense of humor. But most likely, in all reality, no, I would not let them in. But I don't consider them my friends or my family. Most of the time I consider my friends more of my family than my blood family. Now, if you really want to get an honest answer to your question, all right, let's say everyone that lived on my block was a friend of mine. Coven sister, maybe. Just someone that I really like, you know, people that I like from school, whatever in the fucking La La Land. That's more of a La La Land situation than nuclear war is going to be hitting anytime soon. But let's say, for argument's sake, that's the situation. So that's what we're going with. Well, if that was the case, if I was scared enough to actually build a shelter and stock it with food for my family for that amount of time, then I would be concerned enough to explain to my neighbors, gee, why aren't you building yours? Maybe we can do a fundraiser and do what we can to gather up money for those who cannot afford starting their own bomb shelter and getting their supplies in there. I would work tooth and nail to help everyone get what they needed. Or maybe we could do a whole fucking community pot and build mine bigger with more supplies and everybody just come into mine. I'd have no problem with that either, as long as my survival was not jeopardized, because we all have a survival instinct. Let's face it, whether we think it sucks or not, we have it. And I'm not going to sit there and sacrifice myself for some stupid ass who wasn't listening and didn't care and went, yeah, lotta. Yeah, the world's going to blow up any day now, whatever. If you're still not listening to me when I'm concerned enough because I care about you enough to actually worry about your safety, or even, have it to be in my own backyard, pay me your fair share. If you can't afford it, maybe we can do a fundraiser. Maybe we can do something to raise those funds. I will bend over backwards. But if you still, at the end of the day, do not have your bomb shelter or enough room in mine, I'm not going to sacrifice myself or my family, or those that I consider my family, whoever I built that bomb shelter for. I'm not sacrificing our lives because you are being a stubborn, stupid-ass motherfucker. And that is my answer. God, I'm a bitch. Blessed be.